Hi everyone! Okay, I think it's day 12 today. I think I've stopped counting, but anyway, so today I'm going to be talking about affirmations, which is the the first A in Lifesavers. Anyone who's tuning in and new to this, I talked about Lifesavers on day, I think it's 10. Basically, it's silence, affirmations, appreciations, visualizations, exercise, reading, and scribing. So today I'm going to be talking about affirmations. So, what are affirmations? They are anything that we repeatedly say to ourselves, and it doesn't matter whether it's positive or negative. So, there is actually this part of the brain called the RAS, and it stands for, I think it's reticular activating system or something like that. And what happens in that part of the brain is that it makes words that we repeat part of our identity over time. So if we say something over and over, it actually becomes part of who we are, and that's what our brain sort of thinks. And it's sort of, it's sort of like, what is it? Sort of like it's like how we sow seeds in a garden. Do we want to sow weeds and grow more weeds, or do we want to sow beautiful seeds to grow beautiful flowers? So that's basically what affirmations will do to you. And with our subconscious doesn't know whether we're in the future or whether we're in the past. It actually just always thinks that we're in the now. And that's why we always have to practice meditation, so that we are consciously aware of that. So when we do our affirmations, it is really important to use the word I am, because our brain and our subconscious registers anything that we say as now. So I guess one example that I can give you is I always tell myself that I am lazy and I don't do a lot of work and I'm not productive. So one of my affirmations that I would use and I would say is I am energetic and productive, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to counter what I actually think. And actually I'm not lazy. I just think I'm lazy. But what happens over time when I keep saying that to myself, when I keep saying that I'm not productive, and when I keep saying that I am lazy, it then becomes a habit. And it then actually, when I start saying it becomes true after a while, because then you realize, oh, okay, well, I'm lazy. I don't need to do anything about it, and I'm not that productive. So, and not only that, but when you keep saying that to yourself and you don't realize all the things that you have done, you then, start to have stress and anxiety, because you're thinking, oh gosh, I haven't actually done anything, when you really should be counting everything that you've done that's been productive during the day. And that could be little things like, folding the clothes, and what else did we do today? Clean the house. And even though, and it's, a lot of the times I'll be very productive, but I'll come home and let Pete know that I'm not, because all I've been doing is external stuff that doesn't lead to, I guess, me improving in what I want to do right now, and that is to grow the business. What's another thing that I say? That I'm scared of failure. And that failure paralyzes me. So then I have to counter that. And what I've written in my books is failure is an opportunity to learn and grow. So I've reframed how I think of failure. What else? I think one of the biggest problem that we all have in some way is that we don't think that we're enough somehow. There's the I'm too fat, I'm not skinny enough, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not, I don't know, I'm not smart enough, there is just a lot of not enoughs in the world. and it's something that we tell ourselves subconsciously. So I guess what we need to do with that, a great one to counter that I'm not enough, is by saying I always see my worth and value. So how do you instill these in your kids? I mean, a lot of I was thinking about some of the, I guess the language that children say to me in the classroom, and it's things like, "This is too hard." So instead of saying "this is too hard," ask them to reframe it and say, "I am learning. It is hard because I'm learning." Um, I'm not good at this is another one that a lot of my children say in the classroom. So instead of saying that, you could ask them to say, "I am a problem solver." Because what happens then is they're then not thinking that they're not good at this. They're then going, "Okay, well, how can I be good at this if I am a problem solver?" Another one is, "I can't make this any better." I mean, I've had a lot of children come up to me and go, "Oh, I give up. I can't make this any better," and that's it. So I guess another affirmation that you can use there is, "I am always seeking to improve." So I guess I was thinking this morning that a really nice way of starting the day with your children would be to, go into their room, lie in bed with them for a while, and then, ask them to repeat their affirmations to you at the same time. So, with all those affirmations that you and your child has thought of, you could go, "Oh, what's the first affirmation?" And they could go, "I am learning." And then what's the second one? "I am a problem solver." And I guess that really helps them to get up in the morning, because it's not just a rushed morning, and it's not you going, "Okay, come on, get up, let's get dressed, let's go, let's get into the car, let's go to school." Because when that happens, they don't start their morning calmly, and neither do you. And throughout the day, they're not able to, just calm themselves down, because they're unable to start the morning that way. So, yeah, that's all I need to say today. Bye! Oh, actually, a good question to ask today would be, what are some of your affirmations? All right, thanks, bye!